Joseph here, and it's deck profile time. Once again, and this time it's for Draco Pals. Like I said, in another video, we received Dark Illusions here in the TCG, so we can finally be able to play with more of the Pals or the Melfos. I will do a Melfos deck profile as soon as I possibly can, so that we can not so that I at least have that up because I really want. I've actually tested it with Draco Vision and it works really well. Because you gotta get a pendulum base there, but it's also you can change your skills relatively easy, and they have various monsters to help do that. So let's get into the Draco Palace. It's pretty simple deck. It's pretty much a hefty set of monsters and then like low amount of spells and traps. Actually, just a low amount of spells because I don't have any traps, and I don't have Guardian Ariane and any of the counter trap cards for Ariane essentially. So for the Draco engine, we have triple Draco, we have triple Master, and we have one Luster, and we have double Vector, and we have double Luster. It's pretty much the Draco engine in a nutshell. Pretty much my first tuner, and then all his associated pieces to make either a Luster Pendulum or Majestic Pendulum or the Fusion Monster. Alright, that's for the pals. We're running triple Pendulum Sorcerer. This is pretty much this is one of the many monsters that can blow up other scales and then reset your scales or set you up for new scales because it'll search for other performer pal monsters so you can add them to your hand. Preferably, I like the set of instead of doing the doubles because you can easily just get into him and search him with a lot of other monsters. Triple Wizard for draw power as well as triple Guild Turtle for draw power whenever you play a other performer pal. Especially when you have the combination Wizard draw, you can drop your Guild Turtle, play your Lizard draw, pop your Lizard draw, one off of the Guild Turtle, and then pop the Lizard draw to draw again. Next, double Gum Gum Motin. Gum Gum Motin is pretty much our one scale, and a monster I really want to put in this deck so I can take out the Park Naga. Because he protects your monster once a battle, so you can protect your sorcerer, or you can protect some of your other monsters that would be destroyed by that battle. The Licensed Pendulum Zone, as well as if he's on the board. And he's a really hefty defense of 2400. For my next second is Parrot Trio because he can swap his a level from 2 to 7, so you can manipulate that, especially with Monkey Keyboard, so that you can have a proper scale. And there's another monster that I added to the deck, so you can manipulate that scale as well. 2 Silver Claw. This is pretty much just for the additional attack power and to have a beat stick. 1 Monkey Board to search for, of course, any Pepe monster. And then, if you don't have a Performer Pal, his level will change to 4. So with Parrot Trio, you can put Parrot Trio in the Pendulum Zone, change it to 7, and then you have your 1 through 7 scale. And then, of course, the Searcher of the deck, the 1 Scope from Draco. For my non-Draco and Pepe monsters, I'm running triple Arcane Eccentric. This is pretty much to be our Exile Force for spells and traps, which is in Pendulum Zone, or to be our Exile Force while she's on the board as a monster. And of course, she's a scale 7, but most of the time you won't use her for the scale 7, you'll just use her for the pop effect. And of course, the most broken, Kieran. Rivage Kieran is just the bounce other monsters, bounce without scales, so you can reuse the scales or protect the scales, and a 200 attack and defensive monster. And for my last monsters in the deck, the non-pendulum monsters, I'm running 1 Mass Chameleon and 1 Bulb. Bulb for the Interior Beast and Archeon, I play my extra deck as a tuner, and 1 Mass Chameleon because I can search this off of King of the Feral Imp. I can pick up any of my Draco Slayers or Draco Overlords because of their 0 defense, and I can sync those with them as well. Alright, so that is the monsters. Onto the spells. Triple Performer Pal Recasting. This is a really good hand reset. If you have a whole bunch of Performer Pal cards in here, you reveal any number of them, and then you shuffle them back into your deck, and you draw that number plus 1. So say your hand is like 4 pals and 1 this. You activate this, you reveal your 4 pals, you shuffle them back, and you draw 5. So it's really good to make a bad hand into a good hand, and you can also keep copies of monsters in your deck, like your Guild Turtles and your Lizard Jaws, so that you can just search them out instead with your Performer Pal. Skullcrow, Red Joker, Monkey Keyboard, your Pendulum Sorcerer. Pretty much the rest of the deck is one Soul Charge, so you can get back monsters, especially Mister, because he's at 1, or your Synchro monsters like Beast or Archeon. Foolish Burial for Glow Up Bull, and any of the Draco monsters, so you can use Max Chameleon, 1 Raigeki, 1 Dark Hole, and 1 Draco face up. Alright, so that's pretty much the main deck. On to the extra. The extra deck pretty much consists of 1 fusion, and about everything else is either Exceed or Synchro. So, 1 Nuteria Beast and 1 Nuteria Barkion is pretty much to play with Global and Baton and any of your Earth attribute Pendulum monsters. Primarily, you can use this with the Performer Pal Skullcrow, not Skullcrow, Pendulum Sorcerer. Like Synchro, you make this guy, and then if you have like Baton on the board, you can pitch for the Global or play the Global, Synchro, make the Barkion, so that the Barkion can protect the Beast when it's coming out. So you pretty much have your options of playing it, because most of the time you will Exceed or you'll have to send monsters to the graveyard. You'll have pretty much set up for both of these guys. 1 Black Rose, just as a field clear. 1 Stardust to protect a lot of the cards you play, especially your Pendulum Scales. 1 Ignister, 1 Dinister, and 1 Magister Paladin. Pretty much these are your Draco monsters that will be in your deck. With the Draco Pal setup, Majestic Paladin can search for your scales. Dinister can protect your scales and Pendulum monsters on board. And Ignister can pop, bounce, and pretty much get rid of cards. Of course, they all have the ability to search for some of your Draco monsters. But of course, they can't be used for those respective summons. So if Dinister summons, you can't use that monster for a fusion. If Majester summons, you can't use that monster for an Exceed. And if Ignister summons, you can't use that monster for a Synchro summon. Following up, the last of the extra deck, 1 Dago starting row, 1 Dweller, 1 Cowboy, 1 King of the Feral Imp, so you can search for Max Chameleon or Lizard Jaws, 1 Korogorgon, the Anti-Luminous Knight, to help you deal with 2 Twister threats and to also deal with an opponent's Karen, 1 Castel, 1 Silent Arc, and 1 Giant. Alright guys, so that is pretty much the Draco Pal deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will get to you guys back once I get all the stuff together for the Melphos Draco deck, which is really good, and I can't wait to show that off to you guys. So till then, you guys, until that extreme, signing out. Take care.